Say give to a worry. Where we are man for Esika. Abai be for the tomb.
Precisely.
More fire.
Mama ya cannot cry. Suban fun suban time over the period could be as a political party for me it has become a conduit. It has become a vehicle through which criminals find their way into it and they use it to siphon the people's money.
See Operation Recover All Loot Journey now ano ayedin. Now currently Okatakyire ababekasa Afrifa NSS scandal no and the ghost names or wane a senis kabia to account mu or wane a senis kabia to account mu na nipo ye involved pa a gifty or worry any nikunu out of war latest update about beto abontia just last week Operation Recover All Loot per their findings of Modiba no na say ex football minister Mustafa Yusuf onusuni din ababe piemu bi na dofo enkomo na no ayedin Okatakyire ababe react o cheche mu se obi biara o kan hu bi emomu lutu ska no ewo se president bi obeba bia no o make sure say ye be che omo e de atum adofo ye betie ho nsem ni na platform we so aha ye Ghana gossips we new viewer na subscribe ya me just so be subscribe like na fe de che wadwen e wo comment ni mu e for my so without much delay yenko yensemu sisi an Operation Recover All Loot Journey na ekoso recently won say chairman untumi wa gene de woto pa I know say omunwie omadwuma ye na omuguso omuye adwuma na give to worry na sisi an de ye on board Operation Recover All Loot team no sisi ano pe omo finance omo de ba bonten no na so omo kira enkrofo bi ka ho sisi ano ex sports minister ni din abamubi na rofo answer ibetie sansem no Okatakyire say obi biara okasa scandal we hu na wo say yenchi no phantom yenti Okatakyire ye ba expose ekomo fa so twi sasika no edifi NSS hono ye betie no so hu nsem
say give to a worry where we are man for esika abai bia for the tomb.
Precisely.
More fire.
Mama ya cannot cry. Say give to a worry. Say Mustafa wan obi aba no obewia manfo ni sika aban no chenwa onfa ne ntum
Sapepepe.
Dem mom de be ka so ne say attorney general no court ni nya media wanya nsem hunu no abodi ade ba no
Ejina cameras.
Wanya evidence anya fact no anya court of public opinion ade manfo ne ba fane court and when you prove it with evidence and fact oye no ahye court abegina enso me boni pa ha papa bi attorney general de wo ye yini ade ne ade ba no me de onko wi amanfo no gase me mama support obana se support o magusa wi asai say 500 million na be mam say na wotimi mama be 200 million na ko fa nke to abrem say ka de che koko defend ma Afrifa come jimi chempe say me ko defend corruption there then it must be worth it. Other than that I won't defend corruption.
Exactly.
I will not
Never.
Na 200 million so muntia ye na defend ya na me defend o me the 1000 2000 na ye no so Okatakyire kura wo disika na wo ba bi na ma ne sika dia ye na wo obi a wonim nyansa wo ba betre sika ma no hey no ba sika ye je de pepia to e de pepia to
Didi
azontesa o mo pe hu ba bi onye ne sika fu na wo monim dia me ye no behind the scenes mo hu no so da. That is the mystery of suban fun suban time over the period could be as a political party for me it has become a conduit. It has become a vehicle through which criminals find their way into it and they use it to siphon the people's money, expecting some of us to what come and protect them whilst you are committing crime against the people. I will not be part of it. It's more than resume. Near we are bedding coupon. One more year no busa se. Ababa we give to a worry. Me young coupon no. No more yes. Kadache na na give to a worry asem no won kabi. Dia me can say give to a worry where we are man for esika abai bia for the tomb.
Precisely.
Mama yaka no kure. Say gift to worry. Say Mustafa wan. Obi aba no obewia manfo ni sika. Aban no chenwa. Onfa ne ntum. Dem mom de yebeka so ne say. Attorney General no. Court ni nye media. Wanya nsem hunu amodi. Ade ba no no. Cameras. Wanya evidence anya fact no. Anya court of public opinion ade manfo ne ba. Fane court. When you prove it with evidence and fact. Oye no ahye court wa be enso me boni pa ha papa bi Attorney General de wo ye yini ade ne ade ba no me de onko wi amanfo no gase me mama support oba na se support o magusa o wi asai say 500 million na be mam say
Intara for senya moti ya no Okatakyire fa na wedi ni nkomo wo de side o cheche mu say so mo anyesa people will use political party as a conduit. Yes, a conduit me fa ne say as a pipeline as a pipe edi so fam. Aha, amanfo use sa kwan no edi din semboni through a political party. Sa eno Okatakyire fa e kan asem conduit na o kan sa no pache. Na adofo ye de Okatakyire fa ni nsemo oba be kan ye no to nchen a. Just last week, me refi day no, but last week and operation recover all loot. I think say papa me refi din kakra or the information bi ba beto monte ano kasafa enkrofo a omo together to loot some money be a course or national service a scheme no yes enkrofo bi mo abekọ na ghost names egwombo list so na kwa mo fa so twis ka no ehun nsem ni bi ene pie wo de side a omo chechum say ex football minister Mustafa Yusuf ono kranidin ewo mu bi na ofo ye nti expose e by wo the side nyeden
requesting permission to utilize excess funds allocated in the budget of the National Service Authority. Once authorized, the directors would transfer the funds into NSA's project account at the Agricultural Development Bank, and under the pretext of executing projects would divert the funds into private pockets. Another criminal scheme hatched and exploited by the directors and staff is the deployment of ghost names onto the NSA system. Once deployed, the directors would then request that both ghost names and genuine names be transmitted by the head of accounts to the Ghana Interbank Payment and Settlement Systems, that is GIPS, for payment. These payments included payments to EaseWich cardholders procured for the fictitious National Service personnel. Our investigations compared monthly data of verified National Service personnel generated from the Central Management System and submitted to the NSA Accounts Office, and the data of the NSA personnel who were actually paid through the gift system for a period of 6 years. That is from 2018 to 2024. It was established that a total of 587,543 personnel were to be submitted to gifts for payment of allowances. Meanwhile, data from gifts showed that a total of 650,165 personnel were paid, indicating that 63,672 constituted ghost names. These consisted of the following categories of personnel. That is, National Service personnel who were blocked on the CMS system during the registration process. Then National Service personnel numbers that exist in the payment records but do not exist on the Central Management System. And then, of course, NSA or National Service volunteers, and then some management staff and marketplace vendors. Fellow countrymen and women, our investigators additionally established that some of the ghost names were added to the list submitted by vendors, representing the number of service personnel to whom they had supplied items or provided loan facilities, allegedly. When these vendors eventually received the payments, the directors and staff would then contact the vendors whose accounts had received payments, meet with them, and collect the additional money that had been added to, such as Gifty Owari Mensah, created and executed a meticulously detailed plan using NSP, National Service Personnel Allowances, as security to obtain a loan of 30,698,218 cedis, 69 pesos, from the Agricultural Development Bank, ADB, at an interest rate of 23%. She achieved these results by using other people's information to register a company called Blocks of Life Consult without their knowledge or permission. Subsequently, she presented Blocks of Life Consult through a middleman in the person of Maxwell Akwesi Ofori-Minta to an official of the Agricultural Development Bank, enlisting her husband, Mr. Peter Mensah, a lawyer, to act as one of the directors or representative of the said company. She told ADB that the company specialized in supplying home appliances to national service personnel and proposed that ADB finance the company to enable it to supply these items on hire purchase basis to the service personnel, with the NSA being responsible for handling the deductions and repayments. During the period, suspect Gifty was the acting director, Gifty Owari-Mensah was the acting director of the authority. However, on the marketplace of the authority, there was no indication that Blocks of Life was a registered vendor. Within 2 service years, Gifty Owari-Mensah used a total of 9,934 ghost names to misappropriate the aforementioned funds. Investigation further established that after ADB transferred the funds into the account of the company, she subsequently transferred the funds into 4 different company accounts with the names of Amiacom, Scaffold, Oche, and Aristo Logistics and Trading. It was further established that suspect Gifty is a director of Amiacom, and Scaffold Company Limited belongs to suspect Abraham Gezi. That between 3rd March 2023 and 24th May 2024, suspect Gifty transferred 22,925,518 Ghana cedis and 69 pesos to Amiacom, 1 million Ghana cedis to Scaffold, 1,572,000 Ghana cedis to Oche, and 5,200,000 Ghana cedis to Aristo Logistics and Training. We have this on record. We have all the bank details. We have everything, in the docket. Investigations, however, established that Eric Nyako, from 2017 until April 2024, and Idrisu Ibn Abubakar, April 2024 to December 2024, were responsible for preparing and transmitting NSP payroll data to GIPS for payment of allowances with the approval of the former NSA Director Generals, Mustafa Yusuf, who is now an MP, Gifty Owari Abuaji, acting from February 2021 to September 2021, and Osea Sibe Entry, September 2021 to January 2025. Without their explicit authority, nothing was possible. In other words, all these transfers could not have taken place without the authorization of the chief executive officers and or the director general, depending on the nomenclature that was used to describe their roles. 2023 service year, a total of 8,256,000 Ghana cedis was deposited into an eSwitch account numbered 1177042059, which is registered in the name of suspect Osei Asibe. Investigations showed that he personally received these funds. During a search at his residence, the aforementioned eSwitch card was found, and we intend to tender it in evidence during the course of the trial. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, our investigations further revealed that another suspect, Haruna Maulaya of Alfaida Ventures, a vendor in the marketplace, received a total of 21,306,272 Ghana cedis and 43 pesos into his account from 2017 to 2024. Suspect Rose Hamilton of Marine Ventures received a total of 50,750,923 Ghana cedis, 15 pesos into her account from 2017 to 2024. Suspect Isaac Asamani of Option Buy Ventures received a total of 11,458,686 Ghana cedis 90 pesos into his account from 2027 to 2024. A total payment of 167,554,398 cedis and 50 pesos was made into the account of a savings and loan company, a savings and loan entity between 2019 and 2024. Suspect Sylvia Opari of Silsona, the names of the companies are very interesting. Silsona Ventures received a total payment of 10,746,634 Ghana cedis and 41 pesos into her account from 2021 to 2024. So Jacob Yosin of Inyasampo Ventures received a total payment of 19,199,638 Ghana cedis and 57 pesos into his account from 2021 to 2024. Suspects Philomena Atta and Stephen Kobina Jemfi of Brainwave.
Instead for senya muti ya no ene enche bia Ghana ya hwa beti aye because Charlie amanfo kwa kodem seriously one best so be kwa kodem no prepare because we kwa kodem even crowns will be to ask no be kwa kodem kakra we kwa kodem because edubu ahindi say gusa ye share de ekọ badofo eden na odwin fa ho say ya ma ebi mu position say beji position be ye adwuma ma oman no na muya position na mudi amunim say mudi betwiska Charlie Hi Ghana gossips out of then I'll do for my meanwhile comment in mo subscribe like na fe share video no na ma